What's good, guys? Sprint Sports coming at you with another one. Now, there's a lot of rumors heating up, and these rumors that are heating up are telling me that Aaron Rodgers may be going to the New York Jets. Now, I'm an Eagles fan, but I know a lot of people in New York that love and adore the Jets. Not as much as the Giants. Giants seems to be the number one team in New York, but the Jets is like the little team that could, like the little engine that could. They're the underdogs, and they're the Mets of New York. I'm a Mets fan. Actually, Queens is the only borough in New York City that outside of Brooklyn that has a sport team. Usually a lot of sport teams really try to cover the whole state, but when they say New York, they really mean just Manhattan for the most part, because Manhattan's the mecca. So all those teams that just say New York, they cover, yes, all five boroughs, but mainly they really cover just Manhattan. That's what they repping for the most. So if you get a chance to land Aaron Rodgers, though, he's an all-time great. Bit of an underachiever, though. Even when you compare him to a guy like Peyton Manning, who's better than Aaron Rodgers, because he has better postseason success and just as good regular season success. Aaron Rodgers got regular season success. He has multiple MVPs. It's just the fact that when it comes to postseason, he never comes due as much. He do got one Super Bowl. Better to have one than nothing. At least he could always hang his hat on the fact that he got a championship. Because once a champion, always a champion, and it stays in the history books. It never goes away. That's how important being a champion is. That's how important getting stuff that can't be taken away from you. Now, no matter what I say, I can sit here and say Aaron Rodgers is overrated. I can sit here and say Peyton Manning is overrated. Now, I don't believe that, but you get my drift. I can say all these things, but at the end of the day, they still have things that you can't take away from them. That's always going to validate their greatness, despite a record, because records are made to be broken, but accolades and titles would never be broken. They stay with you for life. Now, you could still say a guy is overrated if he has accolades, okay? Because you're going to compare him to somebody else. Maybe you compare him to another guy that has just as much accolades or just as much as team success. But one thing's for sure, if Aaron Rodgers do land with the New York Jets, it's going to stir up a lot of headlines. It's going to stir up a lot of gossip. And the hype is going to be there. You better find a way to try to produce if that's the case, because with great power comes great responsibility, right? It's the same way with hype. With great hype comes great expectations. It is what it is. You see plenty of examples of it, even with the NBA, with the Lakers and Nets. The more you pit, the more talented you get around your team. And who else knows who else the Jets could get if they land Aaron Rodgers? They're going to have to probably give up something to get something. That's just how the game goes. But if you're going to get Aaron Rodgers, the Jets, you're going to have to start building a team around Aaron Rodgers. And I suggest you get going and get that ball rolling if that's the case. Do everything you can to land Aaron Rodgers, to make yourself relevant again, and to overtake New York from the Giants. Sports out. Peace.